Hey guys, it's me, and I'm here with a video that just recently came from my experience with babysitting. So, let me explain to you what's going on. My foot is in an awkward position and it's killing me. That's cool. Okay, there we go. So, I just started working for this amazing family. They're great. Like, I'm not complaining anything about this family. They are amazing. I was originally supposed to work 3 days a week for no more than 5 hours. This past week, I worked Monday through Friday. I could have taken Monday off because it was Memorial Day, but she wasn't asking for like super long hours, so I was like, sure. And then the end of the week came. The one day was super long. And that was Wednesday, but I had to plan everything out, what we were going to do, and it ran perfectly smooth, and it was great. The kids really adapted quick to the change of how we were originally doing stuff, and Wednesday was great, but by the end of the week, I was exhausted as hell. Oh my god. I get this text message on Friday night asking if I would be interested in watching the kids Saturday. And, I was like, okay, sure, what hours? And I really was hesitant about this. And she wanted me to work late, which I'm not comfortable with because many reasons. When you're driving home late, people get drunk, accidents happen, whatever. And so I was completely emotional and I felt terrible for not taking that job. So I talked to my best friend. I said, look, here's the situation. Here's what I'm looking at. At first, I was like, the money. Do I need the money? She was going to pay me more, by the way, for doing this date night. I was like, do I need more money? I really didn't. I feel like for me, I'm making a lot more than I should, but it's helping me out a lot, especially in the long run. Anyways, so I talked to my parents, and oh my gosh, teenagers, we all know parents are annoying, but I don't even know. My parents made it seem like I had to do this job. They're like, well, work is exhausting as is, and yes, it is, but I was looking at it from like a babysitter's standpoint. And I was like, you know what? I have a good job. And I do consider it a job. But we have other advantages that some people don't. We can take a day off as long as that parent has a backup person or somebody that can be a backup person for you. Like, you can take that time off. And I was like, there's more to that. Not only can we take time off, but we don't have to worry about a uniform or anything, which, by the way, you should always dress business casual, just saying. And I was like, this job is different than other jobs. We have a lot more power when it comes to this. And I know, I took the job, I signed up for this. I wasn't really, expecting a date night right after my first week, and that's when I lost it. On the bright side of things, I did take a different job because it was for a family that meant the world to me. Their kid made me love doing what I do. They went to the daycare that I worked at. This kid was the first kid that, clinged to me and made me love teaching toddlers. Another thing is, I was upset because I like to entertain the kids, for the time being, because it goes fast for me and the kids love it. I'm more of a teacher style babysitter. I like to teach kids because that's what I've been doing basically since I started babysitting. And so I lost it Friday night. I was crying over this, and I don't know if my menstrual cycle had anything to do with it, but I was just like bawling the entire night. And I felt terrible. I called my friend. I'm like, look, we are going on a drive. We're just going to drive around town and we're going to talk about this. And so she's like, just don't take the job. And here's what I looked at first. The hours. Did I need that money? No, I didn't. I looked at, what happens if I do take the job. And I just want to tell all you babysitters out there that your mental and physical health comes first. Listen to your parents. If you're somebody who's close to your parents, talk to them about it. But don't let your parents choose things for you. Especially when you're a teenager. You're just figuring out, how to do this whole adulting thing. So don't let your parents make those decisions for you. That's really all I wanted to say, guys. It's kind of a lot in one video, but the main thing to take away from this is, take care of yourself first. A good tip that I will give you guys is to interview other babysitters. I am a part of a few groups on Facebook, and there are young teen girls that are desperate for jobs. I mean, desperate. They post like 24/7, and they're like, I want a job now. And I'm like, look, here's what I can work out with you. So do your own little interview with them because, some people aren't very trustworthy. It would just be the smart thing to do. And don't let people make decisions for you. Take care of yourself first, your mental and physical health, and everything will be all right. So, later, guys.